And here is the video review for one I've been excited for. Transformers Reveal the Shield Tracks. He's got the rub sign up on the hood, which I've been informed I don't need to rub so vigorously, so you can just put your thumb on it and heat it up. But I like rubbing them. It works faster. See? Rub sign. He's an Autobot. Whee! Does have a little scratch there on it, but that's no big deal. But yeah, Reveal the Shield Tracks. There's the underside there, just to give it a look off. But he's about standard deluxe car size. You saw him next to Optimus Prime there in the video intro. But yeah, very cool. I'm not real big on this particular pattern of flames. It looks alright. I mean, it's one of the ways you know it's tracks, but I would have liked less of a kind of tribal flame deco and more of a traditional flame, but whatever. It's a minor quibble, and really that would be easy enough to take off with some rubbing alcohol. Just clean that up and put on your own flames if you really wanted to. And I'm sure repo labels will have something in the works before too long if they don't already. So, transformation. You can, a lot of people have asked if you want to go ahead and pop these, you want to go ahead and do this anyways, pop these little shoulder missiles off. And you can, if you want, pull the doors down, flip them out, and flip out the wings, and give him a little, come here you, there we go, a flying car mode. It looks a little silly from most angles, but you can flip his wings out and give him a flying car mode. And also, if you want, you can, as part of the transformation, you can flip these wheels down underneath if you really want to mess around like that, kind of like Back to the Future, the DeLorean there, but not. It doesn't really help the look any. But if you feel like doing it, just let know it's a possibility. So there's what we're going to call flying car mode. Now, transform into a robot starts off the same way. You just want to kind of get these missiles out. They're going to go someplace else. Take this whole back section and flip it up. You'll see the arms are kind of plugged in there, and they'll come loose. I'll go ahead and pull his gun out, and then flip it open. This, you can see there's a post there. He holds this as his handgun for tracks. And then there's a clip back here, the one used with any of the clip system figures. You can also, it's also going to be the shoulder missile for Wheeljack when they remold this into Wheeljack. Just so you know. So yeah, we'll go ahead and pull this back. You might want to go ahead and flip this little gray piece up and out. We're going to use that later. Then the wings and the doors you want to bring out like this. And you can see they're on little sliding pieces here. You just want to pull them out like that, and that will let you rotate them up like that. Then you want to come down here. You want to unplug the roof here, the windshield, and that'll let you rotate the lower half around, as well as take the windshield and slide it up on his chest here. Point this up. Slide it up on his chest, which pops his head out, and as you can see, extends the arms out the side. Then once the arms are out, you can bring them down, flip the wheel around to the front, and again down, flip the wheel around to the front, and he's got a wrist swivel and he's got hinged elbows, upper arm swivel, his wrist swivels as well, so you can have his arms bend whichever way you want. Flip that up. And what you're going to do is you want to come down here, fold this in, and these two little tabs on the end of the gray piece are going to tab in these little holes right behind his head. So you just bring that up, get his wings up, and you just plug that in right there behind his head. And then you've got these two little clip areas right here that you can, one, you want to take the shoulder missiles and you want to flip them around like that so the fin's on top. And then you can just clip them right here onto this piece like that. Like I said, that's also where Wheeljack's shoulder cannon will clip in when they remold it. Also, Wheeljack-wise, he can hold these by the tip, and when Wheeljack comes out, he'll be able to hold them like this, like they're little wrenches or something, which I think is kind of cool. And it'll probably be a different color. But for now, I'll rotate this around, and then just clip it right here on that. You can flip the wingtips out. Then down here, you just want to extend the legs. And come up here, flip the bumper down, flip the whole thing down and back here at this little ankle pivot. Flip the feet down, and then just split the legs. And there's tracks in robot mode. And you've got some play here with the wings. You can have them pointing really high up. You can have them pointing straight out to the side. You can kind of angle these up and really put the wings however you want to. And one of the things that's nice is I was worried about the wings look so short being inside the doors, but really the way his shoulders and these wheels work up here on his shoulders, they really kind of hide the doors fairly effectively, and all you see is the little white wings. So it's a fairly nice representation of tracks. A lot of people were complaining about being able to lower the waist anymore, and you can't. That's as low as it goes. You'd want to raise the chest more to make that fit. And if you rotate it around, you can see that like rotating around makes it look a little less inaccurate because the legs don't look like they go as far up under the windshield as they do rotated the other way. But unfortunately, that's the extent of how long you can make it. It doesn't look bad in person. He feels like a fully proportioned robot. He doesn't seem short or dwarfy at all. So there's that. And then of course he can hold his gun, flip this clip up to the top, and it goes right there in his hand. He's got ball jointed hips, hinged knees. He's got a rotation joint right above the knee, ball joint feet, which are actually fairly stable in these heels. So he's pretty posable. His head turns. But yeah, just a really cool little figure, and a nice classics representation of tracks. It'll fit right in with all your other Autobots. Really cool. And here's just a quick comparison. I'll pull that crystal convoy out just to show a real quick size comparison with Optimus. Yeah, I guess from this angle, looking at the camera, it does make him look like he's got a big round chest. But in person, like, you're not seeing the depth. Like a lot of that's just the backpack showing through on the back there. He really doesn't look quite that rotund in person because you can see the depth and you can see how the chest is separate from the back and the arms. Right now, it's all kind of blending together into like a blue blob. But yeah, there you have it. Reveal the Shield Deluxe tracks.